Hello there, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this video. So stick around. So the first thing I want to take you through is the gear that I used. I used a GoPro Hero 6 and I attached this GoPro Hero 6 to a car suction cup, and that's what the GoPro Hero 6 looks like. And I'll go through some of the settings that I used to make this video. But for now, we can have a look at the cage that came standard when I purchased this GoPro, and it looks exactly like that. Now, on top of this cage, I purchased one of these and one of these. Now, one of these makes your GoPro completely universal to pretty much anything that you'd like to attach it to, such as your tripod and anything else that you would need that could also fit your digital camera as well as your mobile phone. The next piece of equipment that I used was this suction cup. Now, as you can see, it's adjustable, and you just sort of unscrew that and you can move that about. You can also move the angle of the camera about. So once you've sort of attached your camera like this, you can go ahead and you can stick it to pretty much any part of your vehicle. Now, I've stuck it to the inside of my vehicle, and that was just a safer way of doing this shot. However, you can actually attach this to the outside of your car. Just make sure that your suction cup is moist. Make sure that the surface of your car where you're sticking the suction cup is clean. Go ahead, press it down, and there you go. So I promised you that I'd show you the settings that I used to make this video, and I want to, but I can't do it here. It's like 1,000 degrees. So let's take it inside. So when we're looking at the settings, we want to go into our GoPro Hero 6, and there's a few things that you can do here. So first of all, on the camera button, you can actually take a video, right? And you can do that up to 4K, and you can do it as low as 720. But the thing is, even if you're using the super low resolution with a super low frame rate, the problem is that your file size is going to be massive, and that is going to be a problem when you're editing, and it's just going to create unnecessary complications. What I used was, you go into the time lapse. I used the time lapse video. I wanted a consecutive video. When you're using the time lapse photo, you have a couple more options. I didn't want the options. What I was looking at was one solid video. I used 4K just because I can, and I just wanted like max resolution. And then your interval. So if you're looking at higher intervals like the 60, you're looking at stuff that is going to be going over many hours. One frame every 60 seconds. So what I chose was the lowest, and that was one frame or one capture every 0.5 seconds. Out of a 20-minute trip, I got about a 1.5 to 2 minute video, which I then slowed down so that I could have a longer video. We jumped into Capcut and we made the video slower, and it made it longer. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I jumped into Capcut, and I'm just going to take you through the basic things that I did on Capcut to make this video. I uploaded my media. Once it was uploaded, I sort of just had like this idea of this drive, and as I did this drive, I realized, I got to put some information in there, otherwise, it could be very boring. So every point we get to, I go ahead and I start highlighting where we're going, what road we're using, and we drive a little bit. You can see that when you slow the time lapse down, it's quite jumpy because it's only 2 frames a second. And then everything that I went past, I just made sure that I was highlighting areas, the signs. If you're going on a road trip, that's what you look out for. This over here, I basically just entered some information which I thought was sort of useful. If you've ever been in this area in sort of this season. The canola fields are gorgeous. As you ride along the road, everything on the left hand side and everything on the right hand side is completely covered in canola. So the other thing was music. Music and sound effects really makes a difference when making an interesting video. So if you haven't got any music or sound effects in a video, it can be very boring. My initial idea was going through this video, and at every one of these points where there's information, I actually wanted to do a voiceover and speak through the trip, like a very conversational sort of thing. That didn't work out, and I think if I do another one, I may want to do it like that and see what the response is and if it looks better, if it feels better. There's tons of royalty-free stuff, so you can go like sound effects. I look for like rain, you know, because in the video it's actually raining, so I just needed some rain sound going down, and you know, whether it sounds realistic or not, it gives you the feel that you're in the car, you're going on this little road trip. Anyways, I then went in and had a look at what sort of music I wanted to go with. The music that I ended up choosing was like very low key, very chilled out kind of stuff. So yeah, I just adjusted the volume as well. So I didn't want like the rain to overshadow the music. Then I laced everything together, and here we are. We have like this finished product. So there you go. Everything from where I filmed, what I filmed, how I filmed, the gear I used, the software I used to put it all together, and where the ideas came from. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a big old thumbs up. We really appreciate it. It's a new channel, so we'd also appreciate some comments down below. Are we doing well? Are we not doing well? What is it that you want to see? What don't you want to see? Let us know. One last thing, if you want to see the video that we were working on, you can check it out here or somewhere. I haven't figured it out yet, but it's somewhere here. We'll see you in the next video.